Hi everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. No, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yeah, happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's doing well. Um this Tuesday. We are in week 3 of February. And y'all, in 2 weeks, daylight savings time is going to be ending and it will be springtime, guys. It'll be spring time. And the days will be longer over here in the south, at least. The days are going to be longer. Then we're going to be into spring. Um and boy howdy, like I just didn't expect things to move so fast. I guess is one way to put it. I never expected things to move this fast. It feels like this year is going super fast and slow at the same time. Like there are things that I want to happen in my life that I would like to happen faster. But then there's also things that are happening in my life that are going incredibly slow. So basically, the year is going faster, but the things I actually want to happen are going much slower. So weird, weird to be into this type of state of my life, but it is what it is. I'm going to talk about some brief topics and then I'm going to move on to playing the game. We're going to play Dispatch again. I think we're on. Hold up. Let's see what chapter we're on. I don't even know what chapter we're on, bro. But I know that we have 3 chapters left after this one. And we get to see my wife at a bar. So we get to see Melville at a bar, so that's great. All right. But I guess outside of that, I've been having a good Monday. I was in the gym yesterday and I was working my glutes and my hamstrings, and it was so hot. It was so hot because in Georgia the weather fluctuates, especially when we're getting closer to that weird winter spring period. And so I don't think the gym was prepared for that. They just kind of kept the heat going. Um like it was a cold 30-degree weather outside and it's not, so I'm hot and I'm sweaty and I'm lifting these weights and the heat's going and I'm not sweating as much as I usually do, but I'm just like, damn, this is ghetto. But maybe it'll cool up a little bit more in the summer. I also caught up with a friend. That was really fun too. And I realized that when I don't have money and when I'm like unemployed, right? Like when I can't contribute in a way where I can get some sort of financial gain or financial reward, um I don't want to be around anybody. Like I just want to stay home and be a hermit, however long that might take. And that's happened several times in my life. It even happened when um you know, I think when I graduated from college and then I said I was going to go and visit my friends that I had the year before, because they graduated a year before me, and then I never did because I just didn't have money and I didn't really have a job like that. And oh my god, I remember the job I did have was awful. It was terrible. They had brought me on board as a marketing coordinator for a dental office, and I ended up just answering telephones like a secretary. I was pissed. I was pissed. And I negotiated at the time a salary of like, and this is in like 2016. Yeah, 2016, 2017. So I negotiated at the time a salary of $35,000, which I quickly learned was not enough. And I think $1,000 hourly. Yeah. I think I was only getting paid like $17 an hour, right? Yeah, $17 an hour, which now looking at it, I guess kind of worked. That worked, you know. That made sense. That worked. But then they had me wearing scrubs and I was like a broke college student, so I didn't really have the money to get scrubs, and the dentist was like this, like, all or nothing fake positive self-help type of guy. Like, I'm not saying that like because of my aversion for self-help people. I'm saying that because that's who he actually was. And so he was like, no, if you can't get your scrubs by the next day, by the first day of work, which is, I guess, this Monday or whatever, like, if you can't get the scrubs, then that just shows me the type of worker you're going to be. And so I get these scrubs from Walmart and they're oversized as fuck. Like, they're like super, super, super big, way too big for me. Um, and everyone in the office is looking at me like, why is this girl here? And she got oversized scrubs and she looks like very scrawny. I was really, really skinny at the time. And it didn't take until like my second paycheck or so, or like a couple months in of my paycheck, that I actually got a decent pair of scrubs. And you know what sucks about it is, at the time I did not have a car. And so I was Ubering to work every day. I learned real quickly that I wasn't making enough money because all of the money that I made from work went straight into Ubers every day. I was basically getting paid to go to work. um like, literally getting paid so that I can pay for myself to go to work. Like, it was awful. And I quit that job soon after. Like 6 months in. I don't know. I noticed that private practice people, they're really, I guess because they're doctors, they kind of have egos. So they're really difficult to work with. Um, and the dental industry is just kind of weird. Like, for example, there's a lot of kids, when I say kids, like college grads who will go straight into dental school. And dental school isn't cheap the way it was like 20, 30, 40 years ago, right? Where you could go to dental school for like, what, 20K, 30K a year, right? Like regular, like grad school, because now the supplies is a lot more expensive. So some folks are raking in anywhere between $300 to $400,000 to go to dental school, which is probably the same amount as it is to go to med school. Okay. So the average cost in attendance for 2025 at an in-state public medical school is $286,000 and $286,454. And a private medical school is $390,848. Okay. Yeah. So dental school is like 400 to 500,000, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. How'd I get there? Ew. Yeah, okay. So dental school can range anywhere between, okay, $227,639 to $396,303. Yeah, so anywhere in that range. Bro, grad school is expensive. Law school, how much is it to go to law school? Are about 3 years, $94,300 for in-state students, and then $134,100 for non-residents. Okay, so that's not as bad, but still pretty bad if you want to extend your education. Yeah, so anyway, dentists, like the dentists to be now, they are going to these dental schools, and then they're spending anywhere between like $200 to $400,000, and then they get out of dental school and like you find out that it's very difficult for you to run your own practice. So a couple things are going on in that regard. One, it's just really expensive to run a business nowadays. Like, it can be really, really difficult if you're running like a small private practice in like the medical industry. Whereas like if you're just opening up an LLC, that's significantly cheaper. But if you're like opening up like a shop or a service provider where you need a place to rent out, it can be incredibly expensive. And so then you got someone who's fresh out of dental school, doesn't have any experience, um, and probably does not have the mindset to like run a business or know how to. So you could be lucky and like shadow under a doctor, and maybe they like love you enough to want to have you like brought on board as a dentist, or you can and work with them, but still the amount of money you might be making is nowhere near close to if you were like owning your own business. Or it could be in the family, like you could have a father or a mother who's a dentist, and then you go to dental school, and so then when you get out of dental school you kind of take over the practice. That happens a lot too. Or you can work at a dental clinic, like a commercial dental clinic, and at the commercial dental clinic, you're not making like, you're maybe making like 68, 75,000. No amount that matches up to the amount that you spent in college. And so you're working at this commercial dental practice because you need work, you need experience. Like right off the gate, you're probably not lucky enough to start your own business. So you're working at this commercial dental practice, and you're only getting paid like a fraction of what you spent at dental school. And so now you realize, oh shit, I might have like screwed up here a little bit because I spent all this money on dental school and I'm still not making the money I should if I went and started my own business. And here's the thing, starting your own business is great. I am very much so for now, especially with everything going on and how things are projected to look like in the next decade or so in the job market. I'm all for going into business for yourself, but I need people to also understand that it is very, 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 very difficult to do. It's very, very hard. It's more accessible to do now, but it can be very, very, very difficult. Like very, very hard to get things off the ground running. Like you have to be 10 toes down in your business or it's not gonna work out. You know what I mean? And so, I don't think a place like dental school is giving a lot of their students guidance on how to start their own practice or have like a business mind. And so, I say all that to say like grad school is pretty expensive. And I don't know, dentists, they have egos, but and I can understand where the ego's coming from a little bit, because the school that you go to is probably really expensive. But I also have an aversion towards dentists because they hustle their patients. That's why they're hustling so hard, is because the supplies is expensive that they have to use to fix your teeth. You're paying, you're running a business, you're basically a service provider for people's teeth, like where I guess as a doctor you have the privilege at the very least to work in a hospital, so instead of being like private practice. But yeah, it's just tough. It's just tough. But yeah, dentists and doctors have really weird egos. I've been on nurse YouTube again. I'm not on TikTok like that anymore. I've been on nurse YouTube, and it is insane the type of crap that these nurses go through. Like no person deserves that. No person deserves that. I think people are fatigued and tired and are fed up. I know generations before us would say, oh, well, you just got to tough it up and get it together and tough love through everything. We can't tough love through everything nowadays. Like not at the state of everything that's going on right now. Sometimes you have to address the problem. I'm not a fan of the bootstraps mentality, because it negates the issues that are actually going on. in our world and puts the blame on the individual instead of working to put blame on the system and to reconstruct. At the same time, though, like you should actualize as a person. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't just be lazy and not self-actualize. No, self-actualize, but you can also talk about how things are really unfair while you do it, right? Like and speaking of tough love, I want to talk about the Tyra Banks documentary real quick. And when I mean Tyra Banks documentary, I mean America's Next Top Model. The America's Next Top Model documentary that was on Netflix. And then we'll get into the game. Okay, side note. I tried the Nina Park lip combo. If you guys don't know who Nina Park is, she is like she's like the clean girl. She's I feel like every like decade or so there is a makeup girl who, or a handful of makeup girls that like kind of set the standard of what the makeup trends are. So Nina Park is like a clean makeup girl. She is very well known for doing celebrity faces, and she's really good at doing like that effortlessly beautiful clean girl makeup. So let me pull up this picture of Emma Stone to show you what I'm talking about. She's worked on Emma Stone, Addison Rae. Oh, why is it so small? She's worked on Emma Stone, Addison Rae, uh Margaret Qualley. Margaret Qualley's so pretty. Like AI pretty. She's very pretty. Um, so let's see. Can I open image in new tab? Okay, good, cool. So this is just some of what like Nina Park has done. Like this is her makeup look, and you, as you can see, it looks like she's not wearing any makeup. And I think that's the point. It's supposed to look effortlessly beautiful. Um, kind of falling in line with like the clean girl aesthetic that's been all the rage for the past 5 years, and also falling in line with the you know, just how we've been moving culturally. We're a lot more conservative now, so we're not doing heavy and gaudy makeup anymore. And I'm gonna say, for being like doing the effortless no makeup look, while it's not my favorite look, I do appreciate it when it's done well. And I'd say that Nina Park does a really good job. But what she's known for and what people really love to talk about is the way she handles her lipstick technique, right? Because what she does is she does like she overlines the lip with a neutral color that's similar to your lip color, blends it out, and then goes in with your regular lip liner, and then I guess some matching lipstick and gloss, right? And then I don't really know what she does for her foundation routine. I don't. But here's my biggest criticism of Nina Park. I'm just going to be transparent here, okay? Nina Park does not work on women of women of color. Like I think the furthest we got was Zoe Kravitz girl, and that's a whole biracial like she does not. And when I say women of color, I mean black women, like dark. Like, so what I should probably say is I've yet to see Nina Park working on not just black women but like darker skinned, brown Indian women. Like I would love to see her work on Lara from Cat's Eye. I'd love to see what she would do with her makeup skills. I'd also love to see what she would do with someone like, you know, a Doechii, or even like an Olandria. That would be dope. A Nina Park x Olandria collab would be dope. And if she did that, I am predicting it. That is going to be the talk of the town for the next like 3 or 4 months or so. Like everyone's gonna try and do the Olandria x Nina Park makeup look, right? So like I would like to see her do makeup on darker skin tones, but you know, this is cute. Like I said, it's not really like my thing. It's not really my look, but if I wanted to put on a little extra makeup that doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup just to kind of cover up blemishes, this would be my go-to, right? I feel like every like there's a makeup girl for like every like group or race of women, right? Because while Nina Park is really really big right now, I for like, you know, white women or women who want to do like no makeup look and also can see the representation of the skin tones that she's worked on. I do think that Painted by Esther, painted, if I show you a picture of her, you would know who I'm talking about. Um the AI makeup trend. Um, but she's the makeup artist that does the heavy blush under under your under your cheeks, like in your cheekbones right here. So let me just show a picture because one of her pictures I think went super viral. But I'll just show you a picture of this right here. It's Painted by Esther. So this makeup look, this right here, this is really, really popular amongst Black women. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And like Painted, like I've yet to see Painted by Esther work on like any like women that aren't Black or don't have like some sort of melanin in them. And I would say, okay, so maybe a close second might be Zara Larson's makeup artist for her tour. Because Zara Larson's makeup is gorgeous for her mini tour. Yeah, so I'd say this is like a close second, right? So I guess if you wanted to see what this would look like on non-melanated skin, I mean, and this looks phenomenal, but this isn't Painted by Esther. This is someone completely different who also does a really good job with makeup. I follow her on Instagram, but I forgot her name. But these are like makeup looks I would really like to copy, and quite frankly, makeup looks that I love. I love these kinds of makeup looks. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do. I do. I do. I do. I'm not really a. This isn't really like it's cute, and I could see myself doing it for. I can see myself doing it for. I don't know. I don't know. I guess work, or when I'm just trying to go out on the town and I don't want to do too much. That's when I could see myself doing a makeup look like this, but it's difficult because I don't see, like, she hasn't worked on melanated skin yet. So I think because someone's going to talk about this in the next couple of years. So the beauty community is going to talk about this, girl. They're going to talk about it, and they're going to roast this makeup artist, right? And be like, she's not diverse. And, you know, as they should, if I'm going to be honest. So like, we'll see in the next couple of years or so if she works on melanated skin and what that looks like. And then we'll have like an official melanated version of what this makeup look looks like. But I did try the lip combo. Let me make my camera big. I tried the lip combo, but I did it in like my own way. And I'm not gonna lie, it just looks like my regular lips, which is kind of that's the point. But like, I don't think I put in on enough lipstick, and I have really wrinkly lips. And sometimes I don't vibe with my wrinkly lips, so I put on lip gloss anyway. But I tried the technique with the overlining of the lip and rubbing the lip liner, overlined lip liner in, and then going in with, you know, a more neutral tone on the actual line of your lip. I mean, it looks cool. It makes my lips look bigger. But that's not how I usually do things. I just take like MAC Chestnut, and then I either put on clear lipstick, clear lip gloss, and it's like a pouty lip gloss, so it makes my lips bigger. Or I will I've been lately taking MAC Chestnut and some red pencil eyeliner from Charlotte Tilbury, some red pencil lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury, and then I've been using like a red lip gloss. So, yeah, but Painted by Esther, definitely. I think I tried like a look like this. It wasn't painted by Esther per se, but it was definitely like heavy blush under the cheeks. And I love this look. It's very beautiful. So I don't know. I feel like this is a weekend look. Like if you're gonna go out with the girls, and then like Nina Park is like a everyday when you don't have time to be like slapping all that crap on your face. You know what I mean? Unless you make time. So yeah, lip combo. I like it. I don't know. Maybe I might play around with this look a little bit more because I need like a go-to no makeup look where it's not like too heavy on my face. I love wearing makeup, but like sometimes I get sensory. Is that what it's called? Sensory issues? Like it's just too heavy. And then I think about, oh, I gotta like make sure I really get in there and get everything off because if I don't, my skin's gonna break out. And then I think one time I developed a sty because I kept putting like lip liner or eyeliner on my waterline, especially like up here. And I was pissed. That shit was annoying. Like it went away, but I was like, why is it here to begin with? I thought we got rid of it. So yeah, this is a cute look. Painted by Esther's cute too. And then when I find out who Sophia Sinat, that's her name. Yeah, she does really good makeup. I would love to like do this look just for funsies because all of Zara Larson's makeup looks are like phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Like Lisa Frank on a face. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Okay. Let's talk about the America's Next Top Model docuseries and then I'm going to get into Playing Dispatch. All right. So I watched this, girl. And let me tell you something about America's Next Top Model. Let me tell you something really quickly about America's Next Top Model, okay? I was obsessed with this show as a kid. I was obsessed with this show. I was obsessed. And, I really wanted to be a model. And my mom was like, my baby could model. But then my aunt, thank God this time. Because last time I was talking about my aunt and, she kept me from reading a really fun book that inspired my art styles for like years on end, right? But this time she was on it. She was like, do not put that baby in modeling. Do not let her go model. Do not let her go model. I think she actually called me again when I was like 19. Because, okay, quick story time. All right, she called me again when I was 19 and she like definitely like was like finger wagging. Don't let those people take pictures of you. You don't let those people take pictures of you, right? But I'm like 19. I'm an adult, right? And so after that, when I was like thought and bopping and taking my own photos, my own like spicy photos, I did not tell them any of that. But anyway. So I really wanted to be a model when I was a kid, and my mom wanted me to model too. But like, thank God, like I didn't, knowing everything I know about like Epstein and just how that industry works and the weird underbelly. And yeah, it's good that I wasn't in that industry. So, uh, do do do. I think America's Next Top Model definitely inspired a lot of young girls into thinking that, they could be models or they would want to be models. They can learn some things from the show. That's where Smize came from. And, the docuseries really does talk about and unpack how much impact America's Next Top Model had on like the early 2000s and how it reflected what the early 2000s was. As a 2000s kid, I definitely remember the unrealistic beauty standards. I remember models like Takara who looked like a regular sized woman, be labeled plus sized, and them not treat her too kindly and keep filming her like eating the same food over and over again to like prove that like she's gotten fat, when that's anything but the case. She just has huge boobs. Like that was what it was. But she was considered plus size, and she was considered a plus size model on the show. And like at the beginning of the docuseries, you see that Tyra Banks, you can tell that the people who were interviewed for the docuseries, they did not come in crossing or in passing with each other, except for Nathaniel, uh Miss J, and I forgot his name. I'm gonna look up his name real quick. Were the three judges on America's Next Top Model. Um, God, who? The gray-haired guy. I forgot his name. Okay, hold on. I'm looking this up. So it's Miss J Alexander, Nigel, I think is his name, and the white-haired guy. I forgot his name. How did I? Jay Manuel. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, Jay Manuel over here. All right, and they really did make the show, and I guess Tyra, she has a really fun personality. Like she was really fun on the show too, but also kind of like I don't want to sound ableist, but like a little, let's just say a little off-putting, a little quirky. Okay, a little quirky, right? A little over the top. And then they had Janice Dickinson on there, who was like an OG supermodel, who was so awful. She was so awful to those women. And they start off the show, the docuseries, talking about how Tyra Banks wanted to make a show about models, but have it meet the real world and be the underbelly of the fashion industry, right? And kind of just expose people to what that fashion industry was like behind the scenes. Um, Already, red flag if you're trying to describe or pitch a show like the real world, right? Like the real world. That's very like the real world was embarrassing a lot of those people on that show, right? Like so you already know the time that she probably was on. It wasn't supposed to be like this professional, well thought out show, kind of like that fashion show that just left my mind. But Project Runway, it wasn't going to be like Project Runway where contestants came on and designed outfits. No, this was going to be like chaotic, crazy, memorable reality TV moments and embarrassing a lot of the contestants that were on the show. That's the energy it was going to give. And it's sad because the first round of models in cycle one, they really did think that this was going to be like a serious show, kind of like Project Runway, and it wasn't. It was not. And they were embarrassed. They had to expose certain sides of themselves. One of the women in cycle one was a lesbian, or is a lesbian, and she had to basically come out and say, "Yeah, I'm a lesbian. I'm here," right? And she was so beautiful, like all the way my type. So beautiful, right? On that show, she was way ahead of her time. Very, nice, sleek bone structure, high cheekbones, slim figure, dark, beautiful skin, shaved head. I don't know, something about, I don't know what it is for me, but like something gives me like high femme energy when you see like a black woman that shaves her head and she's like queer. I don't know what it is about it, but it just gives high femme energy to me. It gives very high femme vibes. And so I just don't know how to explain it. But the way they edited her, she got like the aggressive black woman edit. And this is in 2003. Her beauty is way, way ahead of her time. Way ahead of her time. Like, I don't think we're really appreciating that type of beauty now until like truly like recently with Olandria from Love Island. I'm an Olandria stan, okay? Leave me alone. But like no one would appreciate that beauty back then. And that's why she kept getting the aggressive black woman edit, the combative edit. There was a time where Tyra called her on the phone and said, she was ashy, right? Like just embarrassing these women. But when you hear Tyra Banks speak about this show, she's speaking about it in a way that's like, oh, I really wanted people to be exposed to the underbelly of the model industry, but I also really wanted to show the unique beauty that women have that women are capable of presenting in the model industry as well. That these women are capable of doing and being. I really wanted to show that uniqueness, right? Like she genuinely was talking about the show like she was breaking barriers in a very positive way. But then you see what actually goes down on the show and how it's reflected. And you know for a fact that Tyra was embarrassing these women. I told you guys a couple months ago, like 9 months ago, almost a year ago, I was watching this reality TV show like from Lifetime, Unreal, that's based on a reality TV show. Like it's a show about a reality TV show, right? And how like they were like awful and embarrassing the women on those shows. And like now I see where they got their influence and their inspiration from, because Tyra was embarrassing these women. And so Tyra starts out talking about how she wanted this show to kind of just change the trajectory of the way we see models and beauty, and that everyone can be beautiful, all of that. And then later on, you find out like Gen Z, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Gen Z. Gen Z was rewatching America's Next Top Model through a more mature lens. And they were like, girl, Tyra, you are a bitch to these girls. You are god awful to these women. You're terrible. You're terrible. And it's just so crazy to see how, like, eventually the main three cast, they got fired, they got let go. Then America's Next Top Model continued on without Tyra. They let her go. There was one model contestant on there where they put her. See, this is why I don't like the individual, like, you're responsible for your own destiny argument, especially in this case, because they definitely put, her name was Shawnee. She's just like a regular small town girl from Arkansas, right? And she was working at CVS and she didn't want to work at CVS anymore. So she decided to do modeling, and she was phenomenal at it. They bring the men that they meet in like Milan or Italy. No, Milan. They bring the men that they met in Milan over to the house and say, why don't you hang out with them and have some wine, And so they give these girls like a bunch of like alcohol to drink. Lord only knows if these women were eating for real. Like, Lord only knows if these women were eating for real, because it's been known that a lot of reality TV shows do not feed these kids, these contestants or these people, and that they, like, in order to get like juicy scenes, they will purposely dehydrate them, purposely let them go hungry, purposely feed them more alcohol, right? And so she drank like 2 bottles of wine, blacked out, and this man ended up taking advantage of her. I would argue assaulting her. No argument that was full-blown assault, because you should never ever screw around with someone when they're under the influence. No. Especially in that way. And Tyra just kept bringing it up, because obviously, and they captured the whole moment. They captured her, sleeping with this man on reality TV. And now she has to explain to her boyfriend, like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this. They broke up, obviously. But like there were conditions, right? Like she was fed alcohol. I'm not like that was full blown assault that happened. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Call me radicalizing, but that's exactly what happened. And when you're young like that and you want to break into the entertainment industry and you'll do so at any cost, you think that these like people like Tyra are here to help you and handhold you and really be the mentor you need, and then they end up like having you fall flat on your face. Like they end up embarrassing you, barely getting paid, barely getting exposure, right? And they make money off the backs of your exploitation. And it's just so interesting because you can tell that Tyra's like very insecure. There was this one, like in the Tyra Banks show, I remember Beyonce had came on for an interview, and you can just tell that Tyra Banks is trying to humble Beyonce. Just the energy, like her saying like, "Oh, I'm a little lighter than you this time. You're getting tan." Like she really was trying to be like one up Beyonce. Or that one time she brought in Catherine Stevens Superhead, and she was trying to embarrass Superhead on her show. And then after the fact, Superhead was like, no, girl, we're not going to do that. We're not going to get into your mess, which I absolutely believe. Like in that industry, like, which is why my aunt probably didn't want me to be in that industry to begin with. So she was like, I don't understand why you would bring me on this show. I remember Catherine Stevens said after the fact, I don't understand why you would bring me on the show to expose me about my mess that I'm willing to put all on the table in this book when we know damn well, like, Miss Ma'am, you've been in these streets too. And I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. Like, no, clock her. Like, I can't stand a bitch once she gets a little bit of notoriety, once she get a little bit of money, when she's moving on up in the world, she's her own boss, right? Like, look down on other women who are just trying to hustle and get out of the situation that they're in, or just trying to make it, or trying to be their own boss too, and say, oh, I would never do that. Okay, girl, sure. Like, I don't want to like glamorize trafficking. That's not what I'm doing here. But it just feels like in that industry, like, favors need to be done in order for you to be seen. And nobody's above it all. Unless you are like, you have someone in your corner that's protecting you, nobody's above it all. So it was just like really interesting. And then even like the announcement of like, there's going to be a Cycle 25 that Tyra wants to star in. She wants to star in Cycle 25 of America's Next Top Model. And it's just like, oh my God, in such poor taste, after all these models basically exposed how this woman has been treating them. Like, who's going to go on the show? Who's going to watch the series now? I wouldn't watch that series. She was just awful to these women. And then even if you won or you got into like close to the top 10, a lot of the women on the show, or people on the show, would say, yeah, a lot of the photos we took, we can't use as like portfolio pieces because they're too campy and they're too over the top. You have a scarlet letter on you now because you did America's Next Top Model. You did a reality TV show. You didn't do a modeling show. You didn't do Project Runway, a fashion show. You did a reality TV show satirizing what it means to be a model, while you have Miss Tyra Banks over here embarrassing the hell out of you. Yikes. And I'm noticing that a lot with a lot of these Gen X, like, celebrities. I also watched FD Signifier's, his Tyler Perry video. 4 hours long. I love me a 4 hour long video essay. I love it. Oh my God. I was having the time of my life as he ate that man up, chewed him up. And at the end of it, the way he made it come together, like the real problem with Tyler Perry, but how he stands out as a billionaire, right? And the way he stands out is that he was able to make his money without having to ask for white dollars. Whereas like Kanye and Rihanna, they're billionaires in their own right, but they had to ask for white investors to help them out first, initially. Okay. But with Tyler Perry, he didn't need that at all. He was filming in Atlanta before filming in Atlanta was cool. Very impressive of him to do, but he was making money off of the backs of like the God-fearing, church-going Black woman. And those women will show up and those women will support, and that they did. That they did. But like not even down to like, because a lot of people will critique Tyler Perry's movies and they'll say, oh, well, his movies aren't good because of what they teach Black women, which is like their place is to be subservient to a man and to be in the church. That's the overarching lesson that he has every single Black woman learn. Be subservient to a man, go to church, be God-fearing, right? If you step out of line from that narrative, you're punished. Temptation. And the beginning of I Can Do Bad All By Myself, Taraji P. Henson's character is, looked down upon. And it's not until the end when Mr. Latino this time, not Mr. Light Skin, comes and saves her. And, I think there's some religious undertones in that too. Yeah, but, and if you're a Christian, you could argue, oh, it's good to have a movie show, God in, if you're a Christian, I'm saying if you're a Christian, God in his, in context, right? But like if you're not a Christian or if you're not that religious, you can see how harmful that narrative is. You know what I mean? You can see how harmful the narrative is to go marry the bus driver because he's a God-fearing man. Even though after you've gotten ran through the mud by Mr. Evil, dark-skinned, multimillionaire man. That's a harmful narrative, right? Which is why I'm like not into Invisigal or Blonde Blazer, honestly, giving Robert Robertson a chance, which will lead me into my segue of playing some Dispatch. Wow, I spent like 50 minutes talking about that. I really want to talk about that Tyler Perry video like much more because, boy, Tyler Perry, man. Tyler Perry, a whole mess. Okay, wait a minute. I got one more thing to say. Also, I will say, okay, real quick before I play the game. Okay, the documentary game is getting better. The storytelling is getting so good. I never really noticed how good a quality documentary can be until the Beyonce's performance at Coachella came out and she did her whole docuseries and the story she was trying to tell about that. It's like after that, and then when we were all in the house during COVID, Tiger King came out and everyone was obsessed with the storytelling of Tiger King. And then ever since then, there's been a push to have very well thought out docuseries that tell really good stories. And I want to say that the way they edited the Tyra Banks docuseries, where you have Tyra who's so aloof and doesn't know what's actually going on. Like, girl, you're going to be painted in a bad light. You are. Who is like Delulu enough to think that as soon as she announced Cycle 25, that she's going to be hosting, that she's going to just be, a nicer, host and showrunner, that people actually give a shit about like watching this new series. Like, no, we're not going to watch this. Absolutely not. No, after you dragged all these women through the mud. No. Okay. And then so FD talks about at the end of his Tyler Perry movie, 4 hour video, he talks about how Issa Rae made a docu-series about Black entertainers and Black producers and Black showrunners. She makes a docu-series about it. It's on HBO, and how she starts it off in the same way that this America's Next Top Model docu-series was started off, where we meet Tyler Perry, who's probably like the king of like Black entrepreneurship, Black director, Black billionaire in the entertainment industry, Hollywood space, right? He's the king of that, right? Like he's the billionaire, okay? And then ends it. FG hints at, and I don't know if Issa, and he says he doesn't know if Issa Rae was like correct in the storytelling, but she hints at when Tyler Perry is showing his studio to Issa Rae at the end of the docu-series, that there was like this hollowness. There's like this shell and this hollowness of like showing and touring the studio, because he's basically built this whole brand off the backs and off the exploitation of Black talent. Whereas the other individuals that she's spoken to and interviewed, those people are, you know, extending and reaching across and collaborating and building something together that is helpful for the greater good of the community, you know. Whereas Tyler, like, yes, he gets like visually he might get the success of like the studio and being a Black billionaire in Hollywood and being able to like create any movie he wants and have all his shows syndicated and all these deals, but also he's lonely at the top. Like, who can he extend that to? And when things really go awry, and when, you know, more prominent figures in Black Hollywood have their reckoning, like, who's gonna be there to defend him? Probably no one. I predict, because it's already happening with a lot of the lawsuits going on with the inappropriate conduct at his studios with some of the actors. I do predict in the next 5 to 10 years, we might be seeing the downfall of some like old school Black Hollywood celebrities. And it'll be sad, but we'll usher in a newer generation who I hope will do better. How's the mecha suit doing?
That's everybody. All clear.
Is this a flashback?
It's not worth it.
I like the music. I do like the music for this game. It's pretty cool. Is this his dad? This is probably his dad.
Damage is done.
Oh no, it's not. It's just him.
All I want is a conversation. You don't need to do any more.
Oh, that's really heavy. I'm sure he can lift it.
You're not supposed to lift it far. Idiot. So weak. So weak.
Now I'm getting a safety lecture from a walking fireball.
It's a reality check. Normies need babysitters, so you don't hurt yourself thinking you're a hero. Man, I am so fucking strong.
I'm not a normie, and you know it.
You're the king of the normies. I've seen fucking wet white boy put up more on the bench. No more hero stuff without supervision. You can't get injured. But we need you behind that desk to help real heroes.
Actually, speaking of injuries, remind me, who burned off your eyebrows again? I assume it happens all the time, given your fire shits.
I got into a fight with an actual hero. And I assure you, he's regretting his decision to tangle with me.
I imagine he's regretting a lot of his decisions.
That's fucking right. And you, it's time for you to accept that you don't got it anymore.
Hi.
Pretending you still do is bumming people the fuck out. Now, get your flat ass off my bench.
Okay, rude. I'm so sorry. I don't think Robert Robertson is it. I don't think he's cute.
You decent?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
Flambe said you almost died under some weights.
something like that. What's up?
I just had a great time the other night and wanted to see if maybe you want to do a real date sometime.
Was it the plastic utensils or the man puking water on the windows? That
A
made that
crown
mess?
for my B-Day. Happy B-Day.
Would that be a date with blood cancer or Mandy?
Oh, I don't know. Which would you prefer? And that's not a trap. I'm both of them. That sounded weird out loud, but you know what I mean.
If I'm pressed, I think I'd prefer the girl from the other night. So yeah, Team Mandy for me.
Okay. I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Can't wait.
Have a good shift.
She's like Shazam, but an adult.
You're so lucky. I know.
I hope you do some fun stuff for your birthday. Okay, here we go.
Yo, you ever notice the Torrance vibe is like Francis?
Between the dead fish in the harbor and the giant refinery, you can't tell who's to blame.
Dang, that's some nasty shit.
Man, I love the smell of the refinery.
I hate the smell of gasoline.
I love the smell of gasoline. Ugh.
All right, everybody, respectfully, shut the fuck up.
Who pissed in your cereal?
Now that's some nasty shit.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Torrance Middle School needs judges for our annual talent show. Do it for the kid.
Here, that's Waterboy speed. And Prism. Prism can do
Good side.
Prism can do that too.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Watch that puddle. Right there.
Alright, here we
Mr.
go.
Bannistain has requested a rescue. Vango workers are trapped after a tunnel collapse at the new station. Get
Okay.
them out safely. And discreet.
Shut up. Flambe.
What the fuck is Sana seeing this guy?
What happened here? The team is on the scene. But it's not as easy as pulling the workers out. How should they proceed? Squeeze through a clear path. Speed is key. Survey the map and find a way in? Does that work? Yeah, okay. Yay. Okay. That worked too. I'm getting better at this game. Woohoo. All right, let's give you more charisma. Let's see. All right. Resume. Escape. Okay. Okay. What happened here?
The parents started fighting over the results, and then the kids joined in too.
Grade 8 parenting.
Gotcha.
Graceful, but deadly.
Etienne's tolerable and inclusive workplace make you a great sponsor for our Aliens Among Us exhibit.
I remember my first talent show. I got second place. Got my ass beat by Lindsay Galupo. Second place. Impossible.
What did you do? The children are asking about living on another planet. Improvise a made-up.
So, I guess you're the real winner then?
Sure am. Inspired my first single too. Girl, your hair's on fire.
Sounds like a real bop.
Never say Bob again.
Improvise a made-up planet on the spot. Enlighten them about life on planet 424. Why would you make up a fake planet? Oh, that's...
Well, shit.
They don't like that? Hey.
That's better. Much better.
I, Deirdre Z, yes, that Deirdre Z, need help dealing with a stalker.
Okay. We'll bring in Punch Up.
Crack some skulls.
And Gollum? No. Maybe Malovo.
Yeah, be glad to.
Here, Waterboy can use some training.
Training time. It's training time if anyone's up for it.
Disrupted? Who? Oh, God. How do you get rid of a stalker? Pretend to be Deirdre Z's partner, serve a restraining order, delete all his files?
I doubt Deidre is the only victim of his. Let's delete all the files on his laptop.
Okay, so now I gotta...
Get the backups too.
And the backups too.
Shit, I don't have time. No. Okay. Oh, that's... Oh, that's the password. Okay. Okay, I wrote it down. All right, E. Okay. I thought that was a password. Okay. What? I thought that was a password. Oh my God. Oh, it's the opposite direction. So it should be. Okay. Well, we're not gonna delete the files. Not with this. So it's.
Shit. He's using protection.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Ah, damn it. Well, we don't have time for this. Well, I know the key now, so I don't have to read it again, right? Well, we don't have. We don't have time. I don't even know. Left, left, right, right. Okay.
No, no, no.
Damn it.
We're locked out.
I'm sorry, guys. Couldn't get it.
Actor for an upcoming scene. The last one stormed off in a hurry.
Okay, let's
It's showtime.
bring Prism. She's good at that stuff.
Torrance Middle School is hosting an anti-bullying seminar, and it would mean a lot if a hero could come talk to the students and their parents.
Guess what?
I don't know if this is.
Close your eyes.
I don't know if the great
Punch up.
combo for that task. All right, all right.
This morning, and my tablet is dead.
Ah, shite. And you're in the middle of that book and everything, aren't you?
Thane of the Sunlands was about to confess her feelings to the Prince of Darkness. It is imperative I know how he responds.
Okay. All right, let's get his combat up. I think that in the future, Waterboy's like hot. You know, like he gets really, really hot. You know, he's 6'4". That's hot. He's tall. I like tall. Let's boost her intellect. You know what? I need to take her to the training room. Oh, that worked. Okay. Nice. I can't believe young Nudie is the one who's Gollum. Like, what the hell? All right, so she has 3 skill points. So we're gonna do some combat. We're gonna give her some charisma and maybe a bit more vigor. All right, let's look at her powers. All right. Okay, I think we're good here.
Yeah, we're getting flooded with calls about sewage in a couple neighborhoods. Which should we hit first?
I'm uniquely equipped for. This looks like the job for me.
Well, why doesn't he want to do it?
Who's the most bullyable on the Z team?
It's Waterboy, obviously.
It's an honor to be nominated.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's me.
Yeah, this Waterboy can get a girl wet.
Good choice.
I really don't like Flambe. He's like my least favorite superhero. And I wish I could let Prism go and train. Oh no, what's here?
Of a very specific type of hero for my upcoming project.
Performance art? Prism, that's you, girl.
This will be the perfect place to drop my new diss track.
Serious fire has broken out at the refinery. Got it under control, but we can't investigate the cause of all these dangerous fumes.
Flambe.
I would never blow up a refinery, okay? They smell like shit.
Someone's pushing on my boy's explosion territory.
Yeah, okay.
Do I just send her? I gotta send her. I hope she's got it.
When you get paid for it.
Oh no. He did a bad job.
Oh, is it even possible to screw up like that?
He wasn't ready. And I only sent Invisigal out there, but she's the only one I know who isn't gonna blow shit up. Okay, she got it done. Let's go, Invisigal.
You jealous or something? Look, if you wanted to grab dinner, all you had to do is ask.
Yeah.
Oh no, is she hurt?
Yeah, not like that.
That's the nicest
Oh,
thing
okay,
you've ever
good.
said to me.
Oh no!
The fuck you mean I'm not what you're looking for? I'm what everyone is looking for.
What? Okay. So I guess we did well. Waterboy's struggling. Waterboy's fighting for his life. Sorry, Waterboy. I shouldn't have sent you out like that.
Maybe he's got an iron stomach. Do we know anybody like that? Super for digestion?
What NATO? I don't know. You're with like 1,000 pounds.
Hey, Robert, did you recently lose like 700 pounds?
First off, you're either shit at math or you think I'm like 300 pounds. I am not. I go to the gym and I work hard. Secondly, what are you talking about?
There's a pool going around on which superhero you used to be. Person who guesses right wins $936.
That's a real specific number.
That specific number could be ours. Just one hint. I mean, we're friends, right? Make your friends some money.
I'm double jointed.
What's your other superpower? Flipping your eyelids inside out?
I wish. Love to be able to do that.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Sorry, you're just gonna have to earn your $936 in some other way. What way could that be? I'll let you know if I work it out. Get it? I'm explaining this joke. What the fuck? Hey, me, no.
Which heroes do you know that talk too much and have quick reflexes?
Clean this shit up.
Hey, losing all that weight don't make you better than us. Yeah. Chill out, Dad. I never had a dad. Fuck that's supposed to mean.
You told me one time you didn't have a dad.
Huh?
Heard the team's scuffling with the red ring.
They run half the crime in the county. You're bound to bother them at some point.
Watch yourself. You poke the hive, you're gonna have to fuck the queen.
That's not how bees work.
You know what I mean?
I don't, actually. No one's trying to fuck Shroud. But if we kill the queen, we rot the hive.
You would do that. Kill Shroud. Because you might get the chance. And you don't want to go in there having to think about it. You gotta know.
Shroud killed him, Chase. There's only one thing I can do.
You know that's not true. I'm not sure your dad would want it that way.
You're not sure. Should we ask him?
Point taken. Mecha Man's coming back to life one patch at a time.
One patch at a time.
I mean, Roy's doing most of the work though, right?
So much. He's probably gonna redo all this shit. Evening, folks. Welcome back.
We got a few guesses at your identity. Leading one right now is Blue Balls Man.
Let me guess. His power is not being able to nut.
Nah, his balls are literally blue, dude. Get your head out of the gutter.
Great. It's gonna be a long shift.
Oh no. If this was a real job, I'd be so annoyed.
So hungry. Please find my baby.
Mr. Cat. That's seriously his name.
Hey, look, not everyone's a fucking creative.
Swift as the knife, sharp as my knife.
Well, what happened over there? What?
Did we just lose power?
What happened?
Sure did. Citywide. Hang tight. We're booting up the backup generator. There we go. Hey, Robert. Just brace yourself.
Oh, shit.
I'm a human nightlight. I don't got those problems.
Yeah, it's just a little dark. What's the fucking big deal? You never closed your eyes before? Yeah, same shit.
I mean, I can see in the dark, so this is pretty standard for me.
Alright, fuck you guys.
The whole city's out. Guys, this is an all hands on deck situation. Okay, I'm gonna get a grid back up and running. Be ready because shit's gonna be insane the minute the lights turn back on.
No.
Real action? Thank fuck.
Okay. Guide your energy charger over to the avatar. Oh, okay. 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 What are we doing? What's going on? All right, hold on. Okay. Can I steal this light? Yeah, probably. Then I could go all the way down here. Yay! Oh.
We've got several lootings in progress and our guys are getting overwhelmed.
Looting? That's so basic. Bitches out here wearing ski masks and robbing banks. Where's the originality?
Well, then you go do that, Prism. You go
All those shitty
handle it.
If not for these blackouts, I know the Prince of Darkness returns Fane's feelings by now. This is unacceptable. I crave revenge.
Can you take revenge later? We've got other shit to do.
My daughter was at the beach with her friends, and I haven't heard from her. I'm really worried.
Waterboy's struggling. We bring Waterboy? Okay, let's bring Waterboy.
Do me.
Dude, we're sandwiching here. I can't feel my foot.
Okay, I get to visit Gal.
Okay, back to it. Graceful, but gently.
minutes it's right at that, you might see the fireworks.
Oh, I can't. I gotta go. I can't do that one. Too many heroes out.
Yet. Watch me burn.
Okay, we'll do that in a minute. I just want to see how these are doing.
I'm pleased to report my success.
Yay, Invisigal. Yay. What's going on here? Where should we start? Search the water? Action taken. No sign of them by the water. Where should we look? Search the pier? That seems like some place teenagers would hang out. No? Okay. Search the beach? We found them in the lifeguard tower, but they're violently high and refusing to go home. Be cool, don't force it. Oh no. I thought...
What's there?
Okay, enter. Okay, let's get the password, I guess. All right, and then let's
a little longer.
write the password down. Up. Okay, there we go. Exit. Let's keep going. Yay!
Soccer fans are not a fan of this blackout. Shit's getting scary. We gotta get them the hell out of here.
Rolling out.
Oh, spooky.
Nice choice.
What's a good line to text a guy in a blackout?
I'm looting the Ralphs. You want anything?
Oh, you always did look hotter in the dock.
Say boo.
Golem, you're a genius.
Got a situation at Bend Labs. They told me to call us here. I'm just an intern.
Okay.
Anything can happen in a blackout. Mostly, like, bad shit, though.
Yay.
And here I thought I was getting rusty.
Ready, set, fire.
Hero school.
I'm heading downtown. See who can use some help. Feel free to send someone.
I guess Golem?
Oh.
Yeah, let's enter
What's it going to
Golem.
be this time?
Damn it, I gotta get high after this.
Oh my god, I love Malevola. Let me get high with you, Malevola. Please.
Very professional.
Hi, it's me again. You're not gonna believe this, but now there's some scary dudes with scary weapons. Quitting after this, man. I can't do this.
Close your eyes. You're not gonna like what you see anyway. What does fire taste like?
Pop rocks, but more spicy. Kind of like a spicy pop rock.
What the fuck are pop rocks?
Wow. So your life is prison.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shit.
Okay, okay. Oh, nice. Bitch, got you. Okay.
There.
I've lost contact with the tower. It's pitch black.
Stop the red ring. This tiny vial could destroy the entire city. Consume the serum. Fly the serum into the ocean.
That
Decompose the
shit looks
serum.
terrifying. Destroy it now.
That makes sense, right? No?
Ugh, can you walk me through how you fucked that up?
Okay, someone's got to heal.
You could catch the plane on the ground. Sounds dangerous, but I think you guys can handle it.
Please stay ready.
We don't have any more medication or coffee for them. He's not gonna be equipped for this.
I know this sounds crazy, but can you guys catch this thing in the air?
Okay.
I'll take care of it. Top of the morning. Don't even try it.
Golem expands to fill each empty slot, increasing his stats by 25% per slot, up to 200% when beneficial. Enter. Oh no.
Still beats my high school GPA.
Okay.
The tower's back on, but the refinery is still in a shit state. Can you lend a hand? Preferably a strong one.
A way for people to heal.
My mother lives in the Parkwood senior community, and she hasn't answered her phone since the blackout.
Here, Flambe, you go do that.
Yeah. Tell them I'm a shooting star. That'll be hilarious.
Hello. My baby brother ate my mom and dad.
Graceful, but deadly.
Oh, the babies are in a pocket dimension? Oh no. Okay, we'll deal with that later. How do you stop a plane from crashing? Open portal, force.
Malevola, we need a portal now.
I've never made a portal this big before. Fuck. Wait.
Hey.
Gotta cut the wings off there, but hey, now they're just in a boat.
It was nothing.
Repairs required. Okay.
I can do that.
We needed another backup dancer.
Okay.
Damn, dude. How'd you get an ass like that?
Hella spots,
Oh no. Not good at his job. Then again, I haven't leveled up Flambe at all.
Yeah, fuck this shit. Damn it. The Red Ring's stealing shipments right off the train. We're not equipped to stop them.
Okay, I can't.
Red Ring, fuck him up for me.
I can't do that right now. I don't know why I always click on that. Okay.
Give me a minute, people.
I can't do that right now either. People are resting and I have no coffee for them.
Swift as the knife, sharp as my knife.
Oh, damn, I think this shit gave me carpal tunnel.
Huh. Would have guessed years of cranking it would get you there first.
Probably a combo type.
That wasn't funny. That was so cringe. Okay, oh no. Invisigal don't need to be smoking if she has asthma. Damn it. Ugh. That didn't work out too well. Oh, it did. Okay.
That went pretty well.
You climbed the corporate ladder.
Oh no. I got a pharmacy item though. Yay. Yay. A mobility skill upgrade. Water boy.
Good week, everybody. See you all on Monday. I mean, the sardines of Villanbar, not sure I'd fit in.
Go dress like that. I think you're a pervert.
Yeah. All right.
I'm also excited, Robert.
I can hear your heartbeat. Sound like a fart on a car seat.
So we're going out for drinks? Hey, okay. Let's go.
Why are you out here?
Bambi.
You want a drink?
Sure.
You want two?
Sure.
He's so cute. What a cutie.
Free.
Free?
I don't know you, and I don't like not knowing people.
Well, you won't like knowing him. He's the biggest perv west of the LA River. And he's with us.
She's joking. I'm
Not my business. But if you do go tripping off the natural, you make it my business.
Oh my god.
to be in that business.
Oh, why are you pushing me?
Feel better. Just for the record. I love girl shit. Would you wanna fuck me if you could?
What's going on there?
Buy me a drink.
Is this for all the strings you had to pull to get me in here?
Catch on quick. Grab us the table.
2 fancy whiskeys, please.
Make it 3. 4. Make it 5.
5 fancy whiskeys? No. 9 shitty whiskeys. Waited him earlier.
You thought he was a fucking knob. He never said that. He said he reminded me of my ex when he got buzzkill ass in.
Next round.
Never mind. Kick him out.
Ooh, oh my god, whiskey makes my stomach hurt. Hi, hello. I just remember that. Like, I am not a whiskey gal. It's always clear liquor for me. Always, always, always. Not whiskey. No, like, my stomach just feels so weird whenever I have whiskey.
Excuse me, sir. When you have a moment,
Take one of these.
do what do I owe this? You. Sir?
You're good. Have fun.
Look, be honest. Am I going to make a fool of myself if I sing Whitney Houston?
Bro, don't do that. Don't sing Whitney.
Yeah. You
Don't do that to yourself.
You better watch yourself. Refill here, Coop?
You don't need to bribe me anymore. I'm in your debt now. If you ever need somebody,
You love Waterboy? I hate Waterboy. Well, I don't really. Okay, so I don't think I hate him. I think he's adorable. I just think his power is kind of gross. But I feel like in 5 years, when he's like 31, because he's like, or 29, 30, 29, he's gonna get hot. He's gonna get really hot. I don't know. Something in me tells me that that's what's gonna happen. But like Waterboy is a little, I don't know, he's a little wimpy. And I don't know if this game is gonna have chapters like The Walking Dead or The Wolf Among Us, or if it's just one game, one season. But yeah.
That outside.
Aw, he's so cute. Oh my god, this bar is so fun, but like so scary. God,
Everyone comes home.
there's my wife arm wrestling.
The enemy.
I bought them drinks. What else do they want?
You can buy them drinks. You can make sure they don't get fired. You can line them up and blow them one by one, but they're still gonna think you might be the hero that fucked up their life.
People don't think about much when I blow. But I hear what you're saying. I had hard.
What did you mean by that? Is Robertson like a little? Is he? I can see it. I can see it.
Fuck up their own lives with criminals.
See, that snark shit. Just tell them who you are. What are the odds that you busted any of them anyway?
Was that Flambe that he was fighting against? Who was he fighting against? Yeah, it's Flambe. That's how he got his eyebrows ruined.
after her.
Oh my god!
I'm a bitch. My name's Robert. Such a bitch. His name is Robert. I'm a bitch. Yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm such a fucking bitch. I have no hopes. I have no brains. If the family in the Philippines and it doesn't even function anyway.
He cut his fingers off.
Somebody must have working in a deli or something.
There's this incident in crypto where he was fucking with me and I kind of.
You stole his eyebrows?
They burnt off, which somehow makes less sense. Just said. So you can see, I'm worried about getting incinerated.
We all pay for who we used to be. The sooner you get it over with, the sooner we get a fresh start.
You heard me when I said that.
We gotta loser act the bitch of a hero to our supervillain bar.
Nice, everybody. You look like a bitch. Don't answer that. Okay. He's got big guns.
Some parts of him are big.
From now on, he drinks are exclusively at Chili's.
Are you lost or something, bitch?
Chili's.
Bars around here, fool. Why'd you pick this one? You got a death wish, homie?
Hey, bud, let me buy you.
No one's talking.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
See, they finally gave you some arms that can reach your dick.
You don't want to talk to you. It's a bitch.
Oh no. Wait, she was doing gang shit? No! I thought she was just like a little petty criminal. Oh no. Oh no. What are we doing? She's so lanky. Like me.
I guess.
Well, where's Invisibitch? Oh no, girl, what happened? We all were fighting?
Is the can I Spence reporting? It's expensible. Can I get my money back paid, please?
Oh, word?
I ordered 3 different.
Uh-oh. Oh, we just fighting in the bar? Girl, that couldn't be me. I'm too cute to fight.
I didn't order that. I ordered 3
Three
tacos.
triple crunch tacos, yeah. You've muttered it 50 times. Just eat that. It's the same shit anyway.
No, it's not.
Everything at this place is just a remix of the same 5 ingredients.
No, it's not.
That's us. You drunk or concussed?
I go for both. Producing friendly fire.
Oh no. How did this happen? Why did this happen? You guys couldn't de-escalate? I guess these are like the big bad guys, goons.
Hands after touching all them filthy nutsacks.
Party seems salty.
Ooh, there she is. Thanks, babes. So some stuff for me and everything. Think you're looking for these.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I got crunchy tacos like that, I would faint. I would fold. I would fold harder than that Kalani song. Oh no. Oh no! Party foul. A damn minute. Why are we fighting so hard? I just want you to know that the voice actor for Prism, Thought Squad, that's her song. That's her song. I need you to know that. Oh no.
Both arms? Y'all are fucked up.
Weird thing is how easy it was. This churro isn't as soft as his noodle arms.
Maybe give us a heads up next time you want to start a fight. I want another drink.
Your heroes know. Heroes don't start fights. You finish them.
Not many finished fights against the Red Ring. How do you have beef with them, Mr. Dispatcher?
Yeah, we know this Robert guy is the front. Who acted? Really?
I'm Robert, bitch. You don't need to know who I am. Not with Flip there. Absolutely not.
You don't know.
Absolutely not.
Every room you walk in.
You're obsessed with that song? I love that song.
I walked into SDN and said,
It's cute. I like Thought Squad. She's cute.
we have the chance to leave the past behind. I don't care who you were 5 years ago, 2 months ago, yesterday. I care about who you are right now. And right now, I'm Robert.
You all buying this bullshit? He's scared. It's a mind game. Freaking tactic. Who are you?
I just told you. You're the heroes now. I'm the guy behind the desk.
Not enough, man.
What's your problem?
I don't like not knowing things that might make me mad if I knew them. What's up?
Just let it go, bro. Be free.
So I'm Robert.
Yeah, be free. Listen to my wife.
Chad. You heard it. I'm Chad.
Of course. Hi, Chad.
My name's Courtney.
Hi, Courtney. Okay, girl.
Sometimes Herman or Hermie, but my grandma calls me Herms. Her.
Janelle.
I'm
Oh, what a cute name, Alice. Okay.
Last name's Gib.
My name's Colin.
So what now? Orgy time?
Right. Mega fuego sauce and ass play sounds like a great combo.
Good point. Anybody have another packet of that stuff?
Oh, what are we doing? No, I thought we deaded that. I thought we deaded that. No, I did hide the truth. Absolutely. They don't need to know who I am. Not yet. Not yet. No. Okay, let's see. What do we do?
Oh. Sounds like hip hop, but it's not.
You and 20% of the players just told the Z team you were Robert. Oh, really?
I'm DMC. You know, they came through a wall, but there's a different song.
You and 59% of the players chose to go on a second date with Mandy. Oh, girl, no, not with that singing. Not with that singing. Absolutely not. No. Okay. You and 39% of the players told Chase you would kill Shroud. Yeah, I mean, I have to do what I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Shroud ain't shit. He killed my dad. You and 75% of the players held your own against the Red Ring at the Sardine. You and 74% of the players saved the Torrance Middle School talent show. You and 42% of the players chose to send the ground team to the rescue. Okay, cool. Your most sent hero was Prism. Prism performed better than 1%. Performed better than 1% of the players in today's shift. You activated a hero's power 25 times. Okay. Yay. All right. That's it, everybody. That's it for today. That's it. Okay, let's that's it for today, guys. That was fun. I think if I exit to the menu. Okay, exit. I think I have like a couple of chapters left. 1, 2. Yeah, I got 3 chapters left and then we'll be done with this game. And I have no idea if they're gonna come out with a season 2. I hope they do. I hope they do. But yeah, this was fun. This was fun. Oh, thank you for visiting. I'm glad you had fun. Thank you for watching too. I will be playing the remainder of Dispatch in the next couple of streams. So I'll be done with this game by next week on Friday. So we'll do a chapter this Friday. Then we'll do another chapter on next Tuesday, and then we'll do another chapter on Friday. I'll be done. Which sucks. I hope they come out with a season 2. I hope it's not just one season. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys had fun. I will see you on Friday. Be safe out there. Have a great rest of your week. And yeah, take care. Love y'all. Bye.